What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Giganato Gaming here, and welcome back to the final episode of Ark Ragnarok Ascended. We are here surrounded by Therizinos, Rexes, and one Uterenus. So we have one Uterenus, 14 Therizinos, and 5 or 4 Rexes. I think it's 4 Rexes. Yeah, anyway, we are here to do the boss. The Wyvern boss. We're only doing the Gamma this series because I just cannot be bothered to do the Alpha or the Beta. So we're going to do this. We're going to get right into it. Alright, can I get to my Uterenus? Let's see if I can get to my Uterenus. Let's see if I can lead them into battle. The Uterenus. Let's go. Is everybody in? I'm just going to hop on the back of the Uterenus. Alright. We've got the Rexes. We've got the Therizinos. Let's get going. Let's get started. Up to 20 tames allowed. Okay. We should be good to go. Okay. Let's go into attack target. And whistle follow all. Alright, there it is. The arena. Let's go. There it is. I'm just going to go into photo mode real quick. Disable photo mode. Alright, let's attack. Destroying the ice worms. Let's go. Alright. Let's see if we can bring this guy down. How much health do you have? 650,000. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. So the Rexes are at like 30,000 health. The Therizinos are at 20,000. Let's see if we can do this. Okay. Are you gonna land at some point so we can whoop your ass? I think he's gonna land. Let's attack him. Get him, boys! Get him! Should probably buff their attack. And they're flying away. I can at least hit them. I actually got some good hits in. I should be doing this all along. Alright, we're out of stam. Need to get some stam back. Alright, we got a good chunk of damage in. The Uterenus can actually reach him. We're doing damage to him anyway. Alright, that's awesome. Doing good chunks of damage to him. I don't have the stamina to... We're at 400,000 out of 650. Alright, Therizinos, everyone attack. Oh, he's landed. He's landed. Let's get him. Did a lot of damage to him. I'm stuck on everything. Let's buff our damage. Alright, he's almost dead. We're actually doing damage to him. Which is nice. We're out of stam. Doing damage, believe it or not. We got this, we got this. Let's go. That's a manticore, I just realized. That's a dead manticore, meaning this thing's stronger than the manticore. he's landed. He's landed. Come on, guys. Finish him off. Let's try to finish him. Yes! We brought him down. Okay, can everyone get out the way so I can get the taxidermy? There we go. I got the taxidermy for the boss. And we got the supply crate, 100 element, and the trophy. Let's go. Okay, so we can explore the arena a little bit, which is nice. Okay, yeah, we get some time to appreciate that. You know what? This is cool. We've got castles and other stuff. Apparently I'm hot here, even though this is a snowy enclosure. You are a cool wyvern. Massive. Your head's kind of through the ground, so I'll hurt him, you guys. Alright, you're a little bit hurt. A little hurt. The Yudi barely took anything. Yeah, they took some damage. Not a lot, but they did take some damage. Alright. So yeah, 20 seconds. I guess I'll see you guys back at home. There we go. So that's the boss defeated. And one more Therizino. Let's put you away. Alright. That's awesome. That was awesome. Relatively easy. I mean, it wasn't too hard, but it wasn't too easy either. It was kind of in the middle. Oh, and we missed a Therizino. There we go. Alright, so I guess we'll head back home, get a trophy mount for our boss head, and yeah, I'll see you guys once we're back at base, and then we'll say goodbye to everything. This has been a great series so far. I've really enjoyed this. And we're finally back home for the last time this series. I'm going to keep this saved just in case I decide to come back on here and maybe pick up where I left off. But other than that, yeah, look at how empty this looks without the artifact. Alright, let me make a trophy mount. I believe it's crafted by hand. Yep. Let's pull what we need. There we go. That's all we need. And then we also need a taxidermy. A taxidermy base. Yeah, we also get 100 element from that. Look at that. That looks cool. Actual proof that we defeated the boss. There we go. And then, let's find a place to put the taxidermy for this creature. That is cool, actually. I like that pose. That is cool, and I think we can... Can we hide the... We can hide the base. Okay, yeah, that is awesome. That is just really awesome. Really cool, I do like that. Alright. Now, for the final bit of the episode, it's time to say goodbye to our teams. Like our Deinosuchus, Oviraptors, Facilosuchus. I managed to get to 3 melee mutations with these guys. The Barrys, I got to 1 stamina, 1 melee. That's about it. The Drakelings, we don't have any mutations. The Rexes, we don't have any mutations. Here's Nebula. Really cool. I'm going to be saying goodbye to you soon. Alright, let's go ahead and maybe drop all of this. Put that away. Verna, you come with me. Wherever Skelly is, I have no idea. The Veilwind. There you are. I just wanted to say goodbye to you because you were an awesome creature. There's our main Deinosuchus, our Legacy Rex. There's Papaya, which we never ended up using. I think we were at the point where we don't really need to use it at this point. And we got the Fire Wyvern. I remember getting your egg. There's the Gigantoraptor. Did I end up... Game. There's our Gigi. There's Gigi, our Gigantoraptor. I never ended up taming the male. I might do that on my spare time. There's the Gigantophis with 57 points into your melee or health and 50 into your melee. There's our first Therizino that we tamed. That was the baby of the 145 that we accidentally killed. Let's say goodbye to everything here. This random horse. Molly the Griffin. You got us through a lot. You know what? You got us through a lot, and I'm very proud of you. for what you've helped us accomplish. So let's say goodbye to everyone over here. Like these random bison over here. We got the Argentavis, which we named Jake. This bison over here. We've got the unicorn. We've got this Equus. We got the raptor. We never ended up using this raptor, unfortunately, and our tail's sticking out. Nice. We got the beaver, which we never ended up using. It was all blue, looking cool and nice. We got Sapphire. Never really ended up using you. We got the Majunga Corn, the Doedicurus. Obasi. My boy, Obasi. You were the OG. You may not be mutated, but damn. You are just the OG creature. And I'd love to tame more Pyromanes in the future. I want to see if I can get some better Pyromanes. Like, next episode, next series. Maybe we'll tame some on Astreos. I do plan on doing a mini-series for Season 3. More on that when the episode comes out. But yeah, anyway, we got that. We've also got... Alright, let's say goodbye to our tames in the breeding pen. Well, first we got the greenhouse, which we never ended up using. We got the Phiomia and the dung beetle. And look at that. All the plants, I'm guessing they're thriving. Yeah, we never ended up using this greenhouse. I don't even think we need greenhouses anymore now that kibble can be, like, round. We also got the Giga. I'll say goodbye to you later on. We've got all our tames here, our mammal breeding pen. I say mammal, and we've got griffins here, too. We got our Pyromanes. I managed to get to 3 health mutations, but that's it. The griffins, I got to 1 health mutation and 4 melee mutations. The Thylas, I didn't really play around with that much. Because we had the Pyromane, there was really no point. The horses, the bison... That's about it there. We got the Quetzal here, which we recently tamed. We've also got the Giga. I never ended up getting you a mate, but you've basically carried us out when we went to hunt for deathworms so we could tame the mantis. Speaking of which, I should probably say goodbye to the mantis. There's the mantis right over there. And then there's our Baryonyx. Mantis, you're cool. We didn't really get to use you that much, but you're cool. You're more of a trophy tame. Baryonyx, we didn't really end up using you that much, but you know what? I'm glad I tamed a Baryonyx, because Baryonyxes are cool. We also got this trike that's kind of skelly colors that I kind of liked. That looked really cool. And then we got the Ankylo. We used you for metal gathering. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. So goodbye to our tames. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this final episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Also, stay tuned for more videos in the future. But until then, I will see you guys next time.